going for you so far, man?
Spring's been fun so far. A lot of hard work going on. Trying to win a lot of games this year.
What is that kind of like in the running back room where you've only got 3 scholarship guys at this point?
I mean, it's fun. It's still fun. A lot of competitive things going on in the running back room. We just looking to go out and have a really good rushing offense this year.
Or are you getting extra work because some of those guys aren't there yet?
No, every day we get is extra work. We got to get extra work every day regardless of who's playing.
It was like to have Coach Bentley.
Coach Bentley, Coach Bentley was my guy my freshman year, so it's not really an adjustment. It's more like, we getting a family member back in the room.
There was a lot of talent, obviously, last year, and a lot of seniors that have moved on. What did you take away from last season?
I study each and every guy every day in the film room, and I try to make myself better based on just the reps that they got, mental reps and stuff like that.
Do you feel like you have to become a little bit more of a leader because you're now kind of the old guy in the room?
Yeah, I do have to lead by example, but I feel like I just need to, work hard just like everyone else.
When you see those 3 or 4 guys, graduate and move on, do you allow yourself to think, okay, there's snaps to be had, there's playing time to be had if you do what you need to do?
Yes, sir. That's why. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm, working my butt off every day.
How's this offense coming along, though?
I love it.
What are you thinking about it so far?
I love it. I love Coach Bobo. I love the offense, and I love where we're going.
What do you like so much about it? What's different?
It's definitely different because we're lining up under center, which I've never done since I've been here. So that's actually really fun. Get to compete in the box a lot.
What's been the key to really picking up his offense?
Just working. It's not exactly working, but studying the offense, the playbook. Just understanding defenses.
Had you ever worked under center and with a fullback before?
I think we had a couple plays last year where we worked with a fullback, but not consistently worked with the fullback under center.
Did you do any of that in high school?
No, I didn't. We were all in shotgun.
So what's the difference when you're sort of trying to replay with a fullback and under center versus what you maybe have done your whole life?
Me personally, I think it's just easier just because under center, like me being as big as I am, I want to get downhill fast. So me getting downhill fast, that makes the linebackers have to adjust really quickly, which helps me, which allows me to do what I have to do, and it plays in my favor at the end of the day.
You get downhill faster because you're moving to take the snap rather than having to wait flat-footed to take the snap?
Not really. Yeah, well, you just, instead of because there's a tempo that has to go with it when you're in the shotgun versus when you're under center. So we're kind of just going, in a way.
What's the visual difference like for you from the shotgun, from taking the snap in the shotgun, from taking the snap from a quarterback coming out of it? Can you see better?
It just, it kind of depends on the play.
Okay.
It really does.
What has Marshawn been like as kind of a personality in the room, and what have you kind of seen from him early on?
I love Marshawn. Marshawn's a really good guy. He's really talented. I've seen a lot of things out of Marshawn that I'm going to like for the next couple of years.
What kind of things?
He did a spin move today in practice that was really impressive. He's really athletic, really, really, really fast.
Is he like a chatty guy, or is he a little more quiet?
No, he's a quiet guy. He's a quiet, humble guy. He's really, if you get him to talk, he's funny,
What have you seen from the offensive line so far?
We're doing really well up front. Our 5, 6, 7 guys have been doing really well up front, working their butts off.
Have you seen any improvement, like from last year?
There's improvement every day in practice, every single day. The guys are getting better. You can just tell, gaps are opening and stuff like that.
What do you feel like they've gotten better at so far?
I can't say because I'm trying to run the ball, but I just, just holes and stuff, new offense, so I think they're adjusting really well.
What kind of guidance have you gotten from Adam Prentice, being that he's played obviously fullback, but also maybe a little tailback in this offense as well?
Adam is definitely the leader in the room, being the oldest guy in the room, and just being a tough guy. Watch this film. If you ever watch this film, he's just an all-around tough guy. Does what he needs to do, does what the coaches ask him to do. He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
It might be hard to tell when they're running behind him, but do you notice a difference when he's got that lead block going for you? Or?
You kind of do. You kind of want to. If you ever see the guy in person, you kind of want to run behind him.
Yeah.
Have there been any plays where you're kind of looking at a linebacker, kind of track him, and all of a sudden Adam just gets him, and you're like, well, solve that problem?
It hasn't came yet, but I know it will happen. He'll insert into a gap, and we'll, maybe follow behind him if it's there.
Have you seen in any drills?
Drills? Oh yeah, he's killed some guys in cock drill, and also I think we did another drill today that he just a big dude, just murdering guys.
Yeah.
Coach Muschamp sort of praised you last season for like sticking it out and waiting your turn, and then taking advantage when you got to play. What was it about? Can you sort of just take us through it, your mindset last year when you were kind of having to wait to play, I guess?
Well, when I first came in, I really didn't know what to expect. Everybody wants to come in and play, but I realized there's not a lot of guys in the SEC who come in right away and play and be productive. So I just had to wait my turn. I had really good guys ahead of me. Rico, Mon, AJ, Tyson, like some of my favorite older guys, like my big brother. I had to watch them. I took their mental reps, and I produced when my chance was given because of those guys though.
How cool was it seeing Rico do the combine stuff? Did you get a chance to watch any of that?
I watched it all. I watched most of it. I didn't get to see the end of Indy, but and then I called him. I think might have been the first one to call him after he was done. So I told him he did a great job. I thought he was gonna run a 4.4 though.
How excited was he? How pleased was he with his performance over there?
I think he feels like he could have done better, but it's Rico. He's always just sharp edge guy. He's looking for the next step.
So it sounds like those guys have really maybe helped you as far as your career.
Yes, sir. 100%.
What have they just told you over the last couple of years to just keep you in that positive mindset?
It's work. Obviously, I wasn't ready to run the ball yet. Me being so young and me not understanding, like I have guys ahead of me that has actually done a lot for the program. So me just to understand that, my coaches, Coach Muschamp, just putting that in my head and just telling me to be ready, at all times.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, guys.